23, and here we go. I think. No, yeah, here we go. So day 23. Okay, here we go. So write inequality to represent Homer wants to sell no more than 100 tickets. Well, here are the number of tickets, and no more. So it has to be less than 100, the number of tickets. And can it be equal to 100? Yes, it can. So there's your expression. 2. Alex worked 7 hours yesterday. The equation T equals 7 hours represents how much money he made yesterday. And if Alex makes 9.75 per hour, which is our R, how much did he make T yesterday? Well, that's simple. 7 times, let's just substitute. Right, and that's just simply a multiplication. 7 times 9.75. That gives us a total of 68.25. Okay. Write the expression using exponents. This is 15 is the base. It's being multiplied by itself 4 times. There you go. Solve for m. Okay, line in the middle. It's an addition, so I'm going to do the opposite here of 8 because it's minus 8. Minus 8 on this side. These two 8 cross each other out because they're opposites. M comes down. And 20 minus 8 equals 12. Well, we'll substitute. Check if this is right. I copied the original equation. 8 plus m equals 20. Let's see if it's true. 8 plus m, which I know it's 12. It's 20. Does that equal to the left side, which is also 20? Yes, it does. So we have final answer. Okay. This should be a quick video. Number 10, some candy bar costs blah blah blah. You purchase 8. How much you spend on all candy bars? I know it's very simple, but still make mistakes. Times 8, 1.85. So simply just multiply 1.85. And now do it. 8 times 5 is 40. Goes 4, 64. 68 goes 6, 14. My answer has 2 decimal places here, none here on the second factor, so I have to have 2 decimal places. 1480 is my answer. Where does the decimal go? Well, without doing any multiplication, I know that this one has 1 decimal place. This one has 2 decimal places. So these two combined is 3 decimal places. My answer should have 3 decimal places. So 1, 2, 3 between the 5 and the 4. Next one, Casey grew 125 inches last year and 2.8 inches this year. How much has he grown the last 2 years? So 1.25. And then he grew another 2.8. Decimal under decimal. Okay, line up. Add a placeholder here. 5, 10, 4.05. 4.05 inches in total. How far apart? Negative 10 on the number line and 0. So you can draw a number line here. Make that 0. How far apart? Obviously. Negative 10, negative 9, negative 8, negative 7, negative 6, negative 5, negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, and it's 10 spaces away. Okay? Spaces away. It's easy. Ratios and proportions. The movies. You order 5 bags of popcorn. What is the cost of 1 bag? So this is a unit rate. So again, $37.50 got you 5 bags. You want to know how much 1 bag cost? The relationship here. Divide by 5. So on top you divide by 5, and that gives you $7.5 per bag. There are 4 box turtles and 6 snapping turtles up to 2. So 4 can't even speak anymore. 4 box turtles, 6 snapping turtles. I guess they're different types as a ratio. So I just wrote them as a ratio. You can write 4 to 6, 4 to 6, or 4:6. But they want to reduce. So 4 to 6 can be reduced to divide by 2 and 2 on top. 2 to 3. 2 to 3, and 2:3. Okay. During the winter, strawberry costs $3.50 per pound. In the summer, they only cost $1.75. What is the ratio comparing the winter cost to summer cost? Well, easy. Cost $3.50 to 1.75, or $3.50 to 1.75, and move this wrong. Okay, so remember, ratios can be written in 3 different ways. Okay. Ooh, yikes. A square with a side of x is shown inside a square with a side of 4. Okay, let's picture which represents the area of the shaded region in terms of x. So, imagine if you had a bagel, okay, and you punctured a hole in the middle. You got to figure out the area of the whole thing and subtract it by the middle. So, let's figure out the area of the big. So pretend there's nothing. It's just a nice big square. And I ask you to find the area. Well, because the square, this is 4, this is 4, so everybody's 4. The area of this particular guy is this 4 times this 4, right? Which is 16. So the area of this circle is 16 whatever inches squared. Now, we want to draw something smaller, the little square. What we don't have values, we have that this is x and that this is x. It would be a little bit too much, but how do I find the area? So that side is x, a value that I don't know, and this is x, a value that I don't know as well. Every side is x, or call it whatever you want. You could have called it A, B, or C. So the area of this would be x, which is this side, times x, which is also that, the height. So this big purple square minus this would give us this particular shape right now. Okay, so if I were to puncture a square in the middle, that empty space would be thrown out. So imagine if I took a scissor and cut this part right out. How much would I have left over? Well, the complete area is 16, so it'd be 16 minus, and if you look at your multiple choice questions here, I have to take 16 is the complete area of this. Complete area right here. 16 is the area of the complete square. So right away you can take this guy out because that says plus. So I have to subtract something. I have to subtract, and here's where the confusion is. This is x times x, and x times x, and I know you guys, most of you don't know, it's not this one, okay, because there's no way a 4 could be there. So x times x, when you multiply 2 variables together, it's not 2x, but it's this, x squared. Okay. How would you have known this? You probably would have not. So when you multiply variables, let's take a times a, you keep the base and you add the exponent. There's an exponent of 1 here that you don't see. That gives us a squared. Let's say you multiply a to the 3rd power times a to the 5th power. The bases are the same. You keep the bases and you add the exponents. 3 plus 5 is 8. So that would have been your answer. Okay. That's day 23. And let me see if I can stop this.